Hi there. I'm Noah, and I'm one of your DMs for this season of Roanoke. Now, for all our new players out there, you might be wondering, what exactly is Roanoke? Well, here's a short little video that I hope will be able to answer many of your questions. Our tale of Roanoke centers on you and many other players making their way from our fantasy-inspired rendition of 17th century London across the Atlantic in search of adventure or a second chance at life on the island of Roanoke. However, deep below, lurking about, is an occult mystery and dangerous evil that they will have to face if they hope to survive the island's terrors. Roanoke is a play-by-post D&D 5th edition game playable with over 100 players at any given time. We are able to accomplish this with a team of 4 DMs and several moderators that are online throughout the day to help provide content for all players. This also includes some nights or other time zones for our international countries, such as Australia. The game takes place over 5 weeks in real time, from July 18th to August 21st, and is based in Pacific Standard Time. A few differences come with playing in real time. However, most of that we'll go over in a different video, but for now, the quick version is that 1 minute in real life is 1 minute that passes in game. Same with an hour for a short rest. You'll have to wait an hour in game, not fighting or doing anything strenuous, in order to get the benefits of that short rest. Whenever you're not actively playing in the game, it's assumed that your character is working within the colony. Or, if you're logged out for the night and are asleep, it's assumed that your character is also asleep and resting. Hopping onto the server, we get to see how this game exactly is played. Here in the Roanoke town, you'll see many of the permanent residencies that were either made by NPCs or that serve a purpose for the town, such as the temple and the hospital. In the temple, we can see how individual players and their characters are role-playing inside the game. And we can see that whenever they speak to another player, they have their quotation marks, and whenever they describe the action of that player, it's without quotation marks. Anything out of character, anything that isn't said by your player character in game, is in parentheses, and that oftentimes is to either give clarification or ask a question. Anything's fine, but for things that are particularly extra or have nothing to do with it, or is just you want to send a meme, that's why we have our Roanoke social chat. And opening this, we have our out of character chat, which you'll see immediately we have memes with. And then we have our resources and our must read, as well as a fun place for our character introductions and our fan art. This works together to provide different areas that characters can go to enter and leave an area, such as scrolling down to our player-made shops and professions. We have different businesses and residencies that each of our players made and paired up with and such. Fire and Kiln is an example of one that, as a player last year, I was a part of and helped run. And so this was my residency. If players wanted to come and find me, they would have their character go to the Fire and Kiln, and then they would maybe type that their character is knocking on the door, calling through the window, something like that, to get the attention of my character. And if my character is there, then we would interact in that space. However, in some cases, the character is somewhere across the map, and so they would not be able to be in their own shop while being across the map. So that's where our locations and traveling kind of comes in, where as soon as you say that your character leaves, your character's no longer in that area. And that's a little demo of what it's like to play. Every weekend, or every Friday, we also have voice events, and that is where we all jump onto a voice channel, such as our week 1 main event. And we had things where we would be able to roll dice in the chat and then say what we're doing in the voice channel to our DMs. And this all came together to help us tell our story that we hope you and many others will join us with.